Hey everybody, this is Stu. It has been a very long time since I have checked in. I've had a lot going on in my life. I chose a Vsg, the gastric sleeve, and I will just start out with how much I weigh. And my highest recorded weight was 313, and it's only because I had fluid on my body and not sure where it came from. I think it came from traveling, but I'm not exactly sure. But I'm just gonna say that 313 is my highest recorded weight. I am currently 294. I forgot the point, so I'm just gonna say 294. So that's a total of 19 pounds lost. I'm just gonna give you a review of what all I have been through. I do have paper because it is a lot that has happened to me, and I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. On September 27th, I told my PCM that I was considering weight loss surgery, and they went ahead and put in a referral for me on that day. On the 29th, I received an email stating that my referral had been approved. After my approval process, the first seminar that I attended was August 3rd. So that was the start of my journey. Whether I had to decide there whether I actually wanted to go through with the surgery or not. From there, they took my insurance information and made sure that their clinic did work with TRICARE. I have TRICARE Prime. So from there, she called me a couple days later and told me that I had an appointment, and my original appointment was scheduled for August 26th or something like that. But me, I cannot wait long for appointments, so I always call for cancellations. I called and she said that they did have a cancellation, and my first appointment would be August 17th. So at my first consultation, she asked which surgery was I interested in getting, and I told her gastric sleeve. She asked why. And I told her my reasons, which were they're less invasive. You don't have to do any rerouting of the intestines. And there isn't a whole lot of weight that I want to lose. Like, I maybe want to lose maybe 100, maybe 120. I want to get down to maybe 170 or 190 because I've always been a healthy size girl. So being too small, I don't know how that would be for me. So during the consultation, she told me since I had already had most of the things, my blood work and all of that stuff done, that my process should go by pretty fast. So she gave me a list of requirements, and I'm going to read out the paper. So I had to have 2 supervised visits from a nutritionist, and they counted that as 1 visit. So I've only had to see the nutritionist 1 other time since then. I did have to do a psych evaluation. I had to have a sleep study done. I had to attend a workshop. It was some type of workshop that explained more in detail what the surgery was and what your lifestyle changes would be. And it was a 4-hour workshop, but it was pretty cool. I had to also have my blood levels checked. My vitamin C and D had to be checked. I also had to get a medical letter of necessity and a medical clearance letter from my PCM as well. So that was just about all that I needed for approval. And the estimated month that she gave was October. And as you know, this is October. And since the last time I was on here, I received my clearance letter from my psych evaluation. He went ahead and faxed it over to my doctor. And I had a sleep study done, and I did receive clearance from that. No sleep apneas were detected, thank God. On September 7th, I had an exercise lecture at Memorial Health, which is the hospital that I go to for my surgery. And the exercise lecture, it just showed you a few different exercises that you can do pre-op as well as post-op and in the hospital while you're kind of down, so you won't get blood clots and just to keep your body active. I did go ahead and see my nutritionist on that day. She gave me clearance the same day. However, since it was so close and I was still getting in the rhythm of things, I requested to see her a second time just to be sure that I was doing things right and actually fully understood. So my next appointment with her was on the 28th. But before that, on September 22nd, I had my upper GI done, which is horrible. They give you a cup of aspirin first, and I had to drink it while it was still fizzing so it could fizz around in my stomach. After that, they gave me a nice sized cup of barium. I had never heard of barium before that, but they gave me a cup of barium, and the cup was so heavy and it was so thick. It was horrible. Then, to top it all off, I'm a big girl. I'm not small. I'm getting the surgery because I'm a big girl. They told me, this is the fun part. You're going to have to turn around 2 full times while you're on this table. So, I look at the table. I'm almost off the table as it is. And I was like, hey, I don't mean to be funny, but I need somebody to stand right here beside me so I won't fall off this table. So that was interesting. The doctor who did do the upper GI said that everything looked fine. He doesn't see any detection of like acid reflux or anything like that. So I was cleared. After my nutrition visit on the 28th, they did finally go ahead and submit to insurance that following day, which was the 29th. So after it was submitted to insurance, I believe that was like a Thursday. On that Saturday, I looked on my insurance website and they had already approved me for it. So on October 3rd, which was Monday, I received a call from the insurance person saying that I was approved, which I had already known since Saturday. And I had to wait for the scheduler to call me. Me, like I said earlier, I'm a very, very impatient person. So I didn't give the scheduler time to call, and I called her Thursday because 3 days seemed like too long for her to, be waiting to call me. So once I called her on Thursday, she called me back within like 30 minutes of me calling her, and she went ahead and scheduled my surgery. My surgery is scheduled for October 24th. Woohoo! Vsg. Yeah, baby. So my surgery is scheduled for the 24th, which is 6 days from today, which means I have already started my liquid diet. The liquid diet, I was looking at people's posts because I follow these different forums, and I was looking at posts where people was like, oh, I'm having a hard time on the liquid diet, and I was one of the ones to think, oh, a liquid diet, that can't be too bad. Wrong. I think I cheated every day for like 4 or 5 days on a liquid diet, meaning my last couple days were the only days that I really didn't cheat. Oh well, I tried my hardest, and the cheating was only maybe like a small piece of chicken or something like that. It was not like a full meal. So I think that's fine, but I'm trying my best to maintain. But I must be doing something right on my liquid diet because I have lost 9 pounds. Before starting my liquid diet, I was weighed in and I was 304.1, I believe, 304 pounds. And as of this morning, I'm 294. So that's 9 pounds down on the pre-liquid diet, and I still have 6 more days to go. I have been exercising, and I go walking around the block. Well, not the block. I walk around like my neighborhood, and it's longer than I've ever walked. So I guess that's helping with the weight coming off as well. But 19 pounds pre-op is pretty good to me. I had to attend an education class. The education class further tells you about how the surgery will be, what medicines you should stop taking 10 days prior, what things you need to take to the hospital with you. I believe I only need to take toothbrush, toothpaste, nightgown, slippers, a pillow, and that's about it. It's a whole packet that I got on it, and my last pre-op appointment is on tomorrow, which is October 19th, and I do actually get to meet with my surgeon for the first time. Once I meet with my surgeon, I do have a few questions to ask him because I have my girls pierced. So I have to ask him if a plastic retainer would work. Hopefully he says I can't put a plastic retainer in because I don't think that they're fully healed yet and they may close up. I'm just excited about surgery. I'm excited, however, I am getting nervous as the days become closer. Like, every day I wake up, my stomach like drops. I'm like, darn, it's a day closer to surgery, but then I'm happy that surgery is coming closer. And I'm going to pick up my mom, so she will be here with me, as well as my husband, to help me throughout the process. I know people say after like a week you'll be fine, but I don't want to push too hard or push myself too hard. That's really the only update that I have for you guys. And I hope that you guys are excited for me as well as I'm excited for myself. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that my Instagram is VSG_Bree.stew. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably see my updates before I actually make a video because I update on there often. It's just hard for me to make a video because my daughter and my son and my husband and our busy life. So if you want to see more updates about what I'm doing, how my progress is, Instagram will probably be the best thing, and I'll try and update while I'm at the hospital on the 24th, the process after surgery and all of that good stuff. So after that, I'll probably do a 1 week update and then probably once monthly because I can't promise you guys once a week. That's a lot. I thought that making videos would be easy, but it's not as easy as it seems either. But my mouth is getting a little bit dry and I need to go get some liquid in my body. So as always, please like my video, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys later on the next video. Thanks for watching my channel. Be blessed.